Good evening. This is Game 3 for the Ames Flyers in their Des Moines tournament. We're going to play the Waterloo Hawks. We've got Casson out with Kira and Richie. Defense, we have Drew and Stella. And in net, as always, Leon Fonts. Face off, won by the Hawks. Richie puts on a little bit of pressure on the outside boards. Casson comes away with the puck, skates up through, gets through the defense, but the Hawks take away the puck and send it back into the near boards. Hawks bring it through the neutral zone. And they skate. Stella breaks it up. Oh, Hawks get by. Shot. Just gets by Leon's leg. And early goal puts the Hawks up 1 at 11:35 in the first. We're going to get a line change. We have, get it back now, get it back. We have Josh Baker, our forwards, with Lily at center. And we have Drew and Stella on defense. Lily takes the face off. Lily still fighting with that puck. Drew's helping out. Hawks get behind. Stella pushes him wide with a shot that goes real wide into the near boards. Josh is chasing, and the Hawks keep it into their offensive zone. Puck goes back behind the net. Stella collects. She got up along the board trying to get to Baker, and she does. Baker goes down. Puck is out into the neutral zone. Hawks collect, send it right back in. Stella pops it right back into the neutral zone again. Baker's got the puck, skating it up through, over to Josh. Josh tries to chip it in, and Lily collects along the boards. And they're fighting along the near boards, trying to keep it in the offensive zone, but it comes back to Jude in the neutral zone. Jude goes cross ice. He's over to V, and Vitali out in front. Gets the puck knocked away, still fighting behind the net. Vitali trying to center, and he gets it back to the defense, but taken away by the Hawks. They got a little bit of speed. Jude back checks. Eric is there. Puck's loose out front. Ames comes away with it. Oh, Hawks take it back. Back to Vitali. Vitali up to Grayson. Oh, they couldn't connect. Offsides on the Hawks. We'll start up again. We got Hank out there. Defense with Jude and Eric. We have Grayson and Vitali and Hank are our forwards. Grayson takes the face off, controls it. V tries to pull it away. It's on the near boards. Grayson lost it, but Hank collects. Up through the neutral zone. He's got a pass over to Vitali. Vitali backhands it into the offensive zone, and puck comes back to Jude. Jude waits, brings it in. Jude with a shot on goal. Knocked aside by the goalie. Jude hustles back. Eric's back. Oh, nice back check by Jude. He was hustling. Puck comes in. Eric's going to knock it up and forward. Oh, comes back to the Hawks. Shot goes wide into the corner. Hank is there. Puck comes back out. Grayson's got it. Skates along the boards, looking for a shot, and he gets one off. Pushed aside by the goalie. V's there on the far boards looking to collect. And the puck is just past him, but Stella's there to keep it in. Behind the net it goes, along the boards. Stella collects again, sends it back. Hawks trying to bring it out, and they do. Stella dumps one more time. V's there. Looking to get to Grayson. Couldn't quite connect. One more time. Along the near boards, Stella and V trying to push it in. And they do get by, but V's hung up. Grayson comes away with it. The Hawks bring it back out. Drew Beasy on the ice, trying to push him wide, and he does. Puck comes back to Vitali. Vitali dumps it. He's going to change. Kira putting on pressure. Cross ice pass for the Hawks. Beasy breaks it up. Grayson's got the puck. He's going to skate it in. He's got Richie there to crash the net. Puck goes deep. Richie tries to send it back to Stella, and Stella sends it back in. Beasy steps up with a shot. Oh, Kira almost tips it in. Kira looking to center. Puck's in at the net. And he got hung up on the back of the net. I see Smith out with Richie and Kira, and our defense is going to be Jude and Eric. Casson takes the face off. Gets right back to Jude. Jude's got the puck, sends it D to D. Eric shoots. Bodied by the goalie, and we're going to do it again. Nice movement by the Flyers. Casson takes the face off. Puck into the corner. Casson chases, tries to center. It's out in front for Richie. Couldn't connect. Richie's got it again. Oh, taken away up along the boards it goes. Jude with a push from behind. He's got it. Puck in the middle. Hawks bring it into the neutral zone. Jude tries to force him wide. Got the middle with a shot. Just wide. Eric's put on pressure in the corner. He comes away with it. Sends it back. Hawks keep it in. Casson's got it at his feet. We've got penalty. Tripping on Eric. Eric's going to the box for tripping. Thanks. All right. On this penalty kill, I see Lily out with Stella and Baker and Drew. Face off goes to Drew. Drew's tried to send it along the boards, and he does. Pressure put on by Lily. Lily's covering some ice. Baker gets a stick on it. It's out front. Swallowed up by Drew. Drew sends it to the far boards. Lily got a stick on it again. Puck's out front. Drew's there. Puck still in the corner. Out. They try to center. Broken up by Lily. Baker knocks it out into the neutral zone. Hawks try and dump it, but collected by Drew. He sends it back up. The Hawks keep it in. This one's coming back behind the net. It's collected by Stella. She knocks it up and along, and this one is going to sit. No icing. Baker with speed. He's got it. Baker centers. Covered up by the goalie. Nice work by Baker. Little burst of speed. He got by the D, but covered up before he could get there when it got in front of the goalie. Their goalie is going to the side. It looks like he has an equipment issue. I see Baker out again with Lily. We got 15 seconds on this penalty kill. Lily Van Meer is a penalty kill expert. She's killed just about every penalty they've had this year. And again, she wins that face-off, pushes it in. That puck slid through. They gave a whistle, but that one slipped through the legs and over the line.
Early whistle. Bullet there. That one squares through, but after the whistle.
That early whistle got him. Lily, again, face-off. She's got the puck. Comes out to the defense. Stella keeps it in. Comes back into the neutral zone. She dumps it. Great work by Stella. Lily's there. Puck comes by. Might be an icing. Nope, they waved off. Drew's got it. Brings it along the boards. Again, Lily, great stick. Up to Josh. Couldn't hold on. Kept in by the Hawks. Drew collects, sends it along the boards over to Baker. See if Baker can keep this one in. And then it comes back out. But Stella sends this one deep. We're going to get an icing. It's going to come back our other way with a line change. Drew and Eric come out on defense. The other thing to note is we have...
I'm too much of an attention whore. I do have a mic on here as well. So if I chime in, I'll turn it on and off mute. But yeah, we're good.
All right, we have Grayson Vitale along with Hank, Eric, and Jude. Grayson lost a glove. Here we go. Grayson with the face-off. controlled by the Hawks. Trying to keep it in. Pressure put on by Vitale. Grayson's got the puck. Over to Hank. Hank's got the puck. Backhand over to Grayson. Grayson just loses it out front. And the Hawks dump it into the neutral zone. Collected by Jude. He sends it up to V. V along the boards. Gets by one. Gets by two. Grayson's got the puck. He's got Hank in the middle. Grayson. Shot. Rebound. V's there. Oh, Hank collects. Sends it back behind the net. Wow. Great chances there. Puck comes back to the defense. Oh, just goes by Eric. Jude collects. Far boards over to V. V sends it up to Grayson. Grayson's got the puck at his feet. Stays with it. Hank is there out in front alone. Backhand. We got a whistle for roughing on one of the Hawks. I didn't see it.
I missed that one as well, but let's see if we can do some damage in the next 60 seconds skating 5v4.
Absolutely.
I like Peffer out there, his speed.
Yep. And it is 1 minute penalty, so these are a lot faster. The penalties go real fast in this tournament. Grayson takes that face off, goes to V. V sends it to the defense. Beasy with a shot. Tipped. Oh, Pfeffer just about tipped it in. Stella steps up, sends it back. We got V looking to center. He's got some pressure along the wall. Puck comes back, but Stella keeps it in the corner, sends it deep, tipped. And V's there, trying to center to Richie. Richie sends it back. We got Drew Beasy, steps up, sends it back to Richie. Back behind the net, collected by V. V sends it to Richie again. Out in front, nobody there. Backhand by Richie, just goes wide. Richie goes down. Beasy trying to keep it in. Collected by the Hawks. No, Beasy got a stick on it. Now we're out in the neutral zone. Stella collects. We have 10 seconds and a penalty. Beasy's going to the box. Beasy gets a minute for, I don't know, no signal from the ref. I didn't see what they said.
I'll tell you, somewhere in Cabo, Coach Cole is smiling with the way they executed that draw win on the power play. They got the exact shot they were looking for. Just couldn't get by the goalie. Yeah. Well executed puck movement, though.
We have Smith taking the face off. I have Eric and Jude out there along with Richie. Jude knocks it up into the neutral zone. Great stick. Offsides. Great work by Jude. Get that out of their zone. We have 51 seconds to kill.
Let's go, Flyers!
Casting with the face off. Puck goes to Richie. He's got it. He's got some ice. Kid comes out of the box. Richie looking to center. He's got a little bit of a grab in the corner. Out in front. Caston's there. Shot! Just wide. Caston goes down. Knocks the puck back. Puck goes along the boards. They knock it up. Great job by Eric. Sends him wide. Richie trying to back check, and he does. Richie comes away with the puck. Into the neutral zone. Just gets by Caston, but Jude is there along with Eric. Eric backhands it along the far boards. Again, Jude's going to knock this one back out. Playing along the boards. Caston's got it. Gets by. It's one-on-one. Lost at the feet. Into the corner it goes. Richie's there to collect on the far boards. Comes to Eric. Eric sends it back down in. We are at full strength. Kira comes out. Puck comes back. Stilty sends it back along the boards. Caston goes to chase. Nope. Puck comes through the middle. This one's going to come into the neutral zone. I lied. Kira collects. Backhands it to Richie. Richie with a shot. Too high. Caston collects in the corner. Sends it back along the defense to the... Stilty sends it back in. Caston's got the puck. Shot. Out in front. Loose. Kira misses. This one's coming down. It's on net. We got a whistle. Yeah, sure. We'll take that ice. We'll pretend that didn't hit Leon's pad, but those whistles happen. All right, we're going to take a face-off in the middle. We got Stella and Drew on defense. I see Josh, Lily, and Baker out there. We are full strength. Liz is going to take the face off. Puck comes over. Baker fighting. Hits it along the far boards. Baker with the puck. Crashes through. He's out. Loses a stick. Shot. Puck is down. Baker's down. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. This one's going far. Stella putting on the Jets along with Drew. And they get there first. Back along the net. Up along the boards. Big collision. Baker, I think, took out Drew a little bit. Kept in. Big shot. Stella sends it behind. Drew fighting behind. Nice job by Stella. By Lily. She comes in and knocks that one into the corner. The fight in the corner. Puck comes out. Collected. Baker's got the puck again. He skates up through the middle. 2-on-1. Baker with a shot gets deflected by the D. This puck comes back. Drew tries to step up. They get around him up through the middle, but Lily's there. Pokes it away. Jude skates it in. Jude gets to the middle. Controlled by Eric. Jude dumps this one deep. Grayson's there. Grayson ends up down. Puck is by Eric into the neutral zone, and Jude collects again. This time sends it cross ice. Picked off by the Hawks, and they skated in. This one's out front. V had a stick on it. Taken away by Grayson. He sends it up to V. Far boards. He's got Hank. They skate in. 3 of them out in front. There's Hank. Puck comes back. V collects. Gives it back to the defense. Jude with a shot from deep. Puck hits the defense and goes into the corner. V collects again. V tries to turn. Gets it over to Eric. Eric, another shot. This one gets tipped, but harmlessly aside. Centered by Hank. Great work by Hank. Centered again. They couldn't get a stick on it. Grayson, backhand, goes wide. Hank's playing some great hockey right now. Getting that puck up to his teammates. Puck gets by Jude into the neutral zone. Jude collects. Skates it in. Jude's going to bring it in along the boards. He's got Grayson. Grayson with a shot. Just goes wide. Hank is there. Gets by Hank. Eric's going to try and send him wide. V's there. V with a big chop. And out in front. V comes away with it. I think they're going to get slashed for V. That one was pretty easy to see. So, Vitali to the... we've got 55 seconds to go in the first period. Hawks 1, Flyers 0. We're on a penalty kill. I see Casson out with Stella, Richie, and Drew. Casson takes a face-off. Controlled over to Richie. Stella. Stella sends it up the boards. Gets through. Oh, Casson couldn't get that stick on it. Drew kicks it up into the neutral zone. Great work. Casson steals the puck. He gets ahead. Gets behind the defense. He's got Richie. Backhands. Oh, no, he misses. Oh, big wipeout. They missed opportunity there. Stella hustling back, trying to put some pressure on. Puck comes up front. Oh, Stella again collects, sends it back out. Stella up to Casson. Puck's into the neutral zone. This one's going to be waved off. No icing. Richie puts pressure on. They skate around. Cross ice. Look to bring it in. That guy skated himself offsides, but it's all right. Nice shot by Leon. Blocks a big shot. Drew sends that puck into the corner. We are 1-1. 5 seconds to go under penalty kills for the second period.
All in all, you got to love that period of hockey by the Flyers. We come out down 1-0, but lots of offensive zone time for your Flyers. Shots on goal. Flyers winning 7-3. Few seconds left to kill on this penalty, but keep playing like that. Good things are going to happen.
They played great.
Yeah.
Keep going, right? Yep. Better movement, all the things. But they match up more even with this one. You can tell the difference. All right, we're going to start the second period. It's a 12-minute period with 5 seconds to go on the penalty kill. We have Hank out there with Grayson, Jude, and Eric. Grayson takes the face off. Nice job. Back to Eric. Eric dumps it in. Chasing by Grayson. And he intercepts the puck, but it just gets by him. V comes out, dumps it down in. Grayson in the corner comes away with it. Trying to center out in front of the net. Grayson's still working. Puck comes back. Nice job by Eric. Dumps this one in front. Bouncing puck. No whistle. No goal. They called it off. Another close one. That's rough.
That's 2 in this game. Keep battling here, Flyers. Good things, baby. Keep battling.
Yep. All right. Grayson wins that faceoff. Shot from deep by Drew Beasy. Eric Silty. Tipped in by Grayson. Great work by the Flyers. Tied it up 1-1 with 11:28 to go. That was Drew Beasy with a shot from deep, tipped in by Grayson. All right, we're going to keep the line the same, it looks like, except for the D switches. So we have Drew Beasy out with Stella Pappas.
After a long couple games of hockey, it's good to see some smiles out there.
Yeah. Face-off controlled by the Hawks, but they dump it in as collected by Drew. Drew looking to go cross ice. Intercepted by Hawks. They got a stick on it. This one's coming into the neutral zone. Grayson putting on pressure. Getting over. Hank is there. Hank comes away with the puck along the boards, sends it back. Grayson has it behind the net, tries to get it up. Hawks come away to the far boards. Drew Beasy had it, but this one's going to get by him, and Stella's going to chase into our defensive zone. She's going to pick it up, skate around behind the net. Nice job by Stella. Great pass up along the board. She's got Grayson. Grayson skates it in on the far boards. Nobody else there. Looking for a change. Gets taken away behind the net. Grayson hustling, but this one's going to come around and see if Stella can keep it in. She does. Stella working hard on the boards. Sends it back down. Grayson sends it back along. This one's going to come to Stella. Gets just by her. She ties up the offense. And we got a 3-on-1 with Stella breaking that up. Sends it wide. Out front. Shot. Leon, what a stop! Had somebody right in his grill out in front. And he came away with a huge stop. V sends this puck up along the boards into the neutral zone. They've been out a long time. Offsides.
Really like to see that grit out of Stella. She kind of mishandled the puck there. Went on breakaway, but she kicks it up into a whole nother gear of speed. Gets around, helps out her goalie. Ultimately, great play by Stella Pappas there.
Absolutely. We have Baker out with Lily and Josh. Lily takes a face off and wins it, but Hawks come away with it along the near boards. They're going to skate this one in. Lily and Baker, nice job bringing this one up through, keeping it in the neutral zone. Puck comes to Baker, he collects. We have
maybe a high stick
is my assumption. Yeah,
Lily,
high stick.
Yep. Lily's stick got a little bit high there.
We'll do it again. Same spot. Lily takes the face off. Nice job. Over to Baker. Baker skates through. Puck gets lost. Baker was gone. They're lucky that he got held up. Baker comes back. This one's still along the boards. We're going to have a whistle. We got a player down. Fans are not happy.
Got a live look in on the Waterloo crowd. Really passionate fan base they have.
Yep.
Oh no. It's the scariest.
All right. Tough kid. Got up. It's good to see. There he goes. All right. He looks like he's going to be all right. Hopefully he can take a break on the bench and get back out. All right. We'll take a face-off down in the defensive zone. Same line. Lily's going to take the face-off. Wins it over to Jude. Jude collects, sends it behind the net along the boards. Josh over there to collect. Josh sends it up. Puck comes back in. Jude collects out in front, dumps it out. But, oh, the great work by the Hawks to keep that one in. They're out in front, putting the pressure on. Puck comes back to their defense again. Shot from out wide, broken up by Lily and Baker. Baker's got the puck. He's going to try and skate around the defense. He's got the speed. Lost into the corner he goes. Baker's down, but I think he's all right. We're probably going to get a trip. We got a line change. We've got a line with, looks like Richie and Casson and maybe Vitali. Looks like some different lines. And we've got, no, I see Grayson. Sorry. We have Grayson and V and Richie along with Stella and Drew. 1 minute power play. Grayson to take the face off. Hawks are getting themselves sorted, and we'll start this at the drop in a minute. We'll have a 1 minute power play with 8:54 to go in the second period. Ames are up 9-4, shots on goal. Tied 1-1. Here we go. All right, Grayson wins that face-off, comes back to the defense. Shot from deep. Nice work by Richie. Gets a puck on it, keeps it alive. But the Hawks are going to skate this one into neutral zone. Richie putting the pressure on, and he does. Stella's there. Tries to send him wide. Shot pushed aside by Leon. Puck's behind the net. V lost his stick. Drew put some pressure on. No, sorry. Grayson lost his stick up to Vitali. Vitali's got the puck. He's going to skate. Kicks it into the neutral zone for Grayson. Grayson trying to get fancy, and they got it by him. Pfeffer skates this one in. Nope. Puck is stuck in the middle. Drew kicks it in. Controlled over to Vitali. We kind of just fumbling around a little bit. Puck, there we go. Puck along the boards, comes back in. Grayson gets back. Vitali skating it in, and the Hawks steal it. They're going to bring it through the neutral zone. This one dumps down deep. Collected by Drew. Drew's going to send the puck up to Richie. Puck comes back. Grayson loses at his feet. Out in front. Looks like they're going to get a shot, and they do. Controlled by Leon. Puck's behind the net. Drew sends along the boards up to Vitali. Vitali's got the puck. Nope, Hawks dump it back in deep. Out in front. Stella hustles, but the Hawks keep it in, and they're going to send it back around again. V's asking for the puck. Nice job by Leon. swallows this one up. All right, we have Casson with Kira and Richie. Nope, Richie's coming out. He's going to take a break. We have Hank, Casson, and Kira. Here we go. Casson hits it over to Eric. Eric sends it along the boards. This one comes out front, pushed aside by Leon. Casson's got the puck in the middle, loses it, and puck gets launched back in. Gloves by Leon. Good save. Looks like the Flyers just need to get settled down a little bit. Puck controlled by Hawks. They have it at their defense. They're going to send it into the far corner, collected by Jude. Jude to Hank. Hank trying to keep it, push it out, but he doesn't quite get a hold of it. There you go. This time we got a nice back check. There's going to be a offsides after Casson knocks it into the neutral zone. We'll take another face-off.
Really choppy period of hockey thus far. Haven't really found any rhythm for either team.
Yep. All right, another face-off. Hank and Kira with Casson. Defense is Jude and Eric. Puck drop. Comes back, controlled by the Hawks. Hank swings, couldn't get a stick on it. Jude trying to push wide. Eric does get him to go wide. Backhand, out through the middle. This might be an icing, unless it sits. Ice. Looks like we'll get a change. We have Baker, Lily, and Josh coming out. We'll get a defense switch too, with Drew and Stella. Let's see if this line can get something going with the speed of Baker and the toughness of Lily. Let's see if we get this going. Puck controlled, shot. Sends over to the far boards. Baker's there, couldn't get a stick on it, but Lily skates this one up through the neutral zone, brought back out by Drew. Drew gets by. Drew looks to center, and he does. Lily has to chase this one down. She brings it along the near boards. Backhands. Oh, Josh is there. Josh gets a stick on it, sends it back to the defense. Nice work, Josh. Shot. Oh, this one comes up to the face of the Hawks, and we're going to get an offsides. Right idea by Stella, but we didn't have much choice to dump that one out.
We were talking about that earlier. Josh Lynn in his first year of travel hockey, still developing some skills, but at the right place at the right time. Just proved it right there, making the right play by being in a good hockey position. Great job, Shalin.
Absolutely. All right. This line's doing a little better. Let's see how Lily goes. Face off. Back to Drew Beasy. Drew Beasy dumps it deep. There, Williamson comes to crash. And down they go. Puck is brought out by the Hawks along the near boards. Looks like they got another player down. All right, making their way up. That's good. Nice to see. And she's gonna skate off.
Couple shout outs to our viewers here. Looks like Grams and Grams Van Meer are tuned in. We've got a Go Flyers from Kansas City. That's the Williamson crew. And Amanda Pfeffer's dad, I believe, is yelling at us for the blurry pictures. Well, I think we got a little bit of rough. Hopefully they clear up for you.
All right. Lily again with the face-off. Stella collects. Nope, Drew does. Sends it down just wide. Behind the net. Lily's there. Loses an edge. Baker tries to keep it in. Stella, nice work by Stella, keeping the puck up. Drew again collects. Couldn't get that shot off. Puck is going to come out. Battle along the board. Stella collects, gets it over to Lily. Josh couldn't quite get back in time. We're going to have another offsides, and we get a line change. Looks like we have Vitali and Grayson coming out with Richie. .504 to go in the second. Grayson sends it to Vitali, controlled by the Hawks as they dump it in the neutral zone. Jude knocks it up. Vitali brings it along the near boards, gets it over to Richie. Pfeffer turns, couldn't quite connect on that one. It's going to come up. Oh, Eric, nice work with the backhand, dumps it in. Richie trying to keep it along. This one's coming neutral zone. Eric looking to send it back along the boards. And he does, gets it up to Grayson. Grayson's got V. Shot just wide. Richie dumps it over to Vitali. Just gets by V. Grayson tries to get there. It comes back to Jude. Jude's going to shoot. And he does, but goalie gets a stick on it. Gets it out. Richie back to Eric. Eric with a shot. Bouncing puck. It's loose. Grayson covered by the goalie before Grayson could get to it. Nice pressure by this line. They're doing great. There's some good opportunities. Hopefully they can do it again.
Well, tuned in from Wisconsin is the Beasy crew. Missing Wes, as we all are. We'd love to have Wes out there.
Comes back to Eric. Eric with a shot. Gets lost, but Jude collects, sends it down in. Gets lost at the defense's feet. Jude again with the puck, dumps it down in. Vitali goes down. He lost an edge. Grayson behind the net. Looking to do a wraparound, but it's broken up. Puck still sits behind the net. Richie's there. We got a penalty. They're going to send Grayson to the box. We have roughing for Grayson. Stella comes out with Casson, and they're going to try and kill this penalty. Sorry, we have Stella, Drew, Casson, and Lily. Casson to take the face off. Face off won by the Hawks. Drew and Casson trying to work on along the far boards. Puck comes behind the net. Stella collects, sends it around. Casson to put some pressure on. Nice job by Lily. She's there, collects it, brings it into the neutral zone. They're going to turn this one around. Stella's back there again. This time collected by Drew. Drew kicks it up through the middle. And the Hawks are going to bring it along the far boards. Casson takes the puck away. Drew knocks it back to Casson, and they're fighting with each other along the boards. Stella's there. Got the puck, sends it back. Hawks are going to collect. We have a whistle. Roughing for the Hawks. So we're going to play some 4-on-4 for about 17 seconds before Grayson comes out of the box. All right.
So I'm a rookie at this camera thing. I apologize. I just now updated the scoreboard. It was reading 1-0, but it's actually 1-1 since Grayson's goal early in the period. My apologies, friends.
All right, Casson take the face off. Over to Lily, at her feet. Puck comes through the middle, back to Stella. Stella with a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Nice job by Stella. Puts a good shot on goal. We're going to do it again. We have 11 more seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Casson with the face-off. Does back to Lily. Oh, she just misses. Lily trying to put the pressure on. She does. She keeps it in. Nice job by Lily. Hawks recollect. Lily out front. Oh, with a miss. Cassin's there. Cassin's got the puck. Shot. Puck's loose. Cover. Good pressure in this 4-on-4. And we're at full strength. We're going to get a change, it looks like. Hank comes out.
It's like about 36 seconds on the power play for the Flyers.
All right, we have Kira and Hank and Cassin, along with Jude and Eric. All right, here we go. Cassin's going to take the All right, here we go. Flyers are sorted. Face off. Goes back to the defense. D to D. Out in front. Oh, Hawks come away with it. They're going to have to backpedal quick. Jude's there. Jude sends it into the neutral zone. Kira tries to keep it in. Puck comes back into our near corner. Nice job by Kira. Gets it into the neutral zone. They're going to have to reset. Dumped in deep by the Hawks. Jude collects behind our net. Jude sends it around. He's got Hank. Hank up to Cassin. Cassin loses an edge. Puck along the near boards. Cassin's there. Hank had a beautiful pass. Kira putting the pressure on. Cassin comes away with the puck. Cassin's skating up. Skates wide. Shot. I got a stick on it. That one doesn't go in. Josh is over there. Nice job by Josh. He's got the puck. Back to the defense. Cassin goes. Eric from deep. This one, high stick probably could have been. Over to Jude. Jude with a shot up front to Cassin. And it's coming back from the Hawks. Jude with a poke check. Cassin trying to hustle back. And the Hawks are going to, lucky they didn't get an offsides. Cassin's there. They lost an edge. Out in front. Broken up by the D. And this is going to come back into the neutral zone. They couldn't hold it in. Puck goes wide. Hawks through the middle. Bring this one in. But Baker's going to bring it out into the neutral zone. Puck comes down to Cassin's feet. Cassin's got out in front. He's got Baker. Baker lost it. And it turned over. Beezy's there to help collect. Off the Van Meer comes off the. That should have been offsides. We got away with one there, folks. Van Meer behind the net, putting on pressure along with Grayson. Grayson centers. Oh, couldn't get it out. Still battling along the boards. There is a shot. Goes wide. Van Meer going to collect it in the corner. Looking to center. Couldn't quite make that happen either. Puck comes along the near boards. Stella backtracks. Nice work by V. V comes away with the puck. A defense. We're going to have a little bit of emotions on the ice. And they're going to send Beasy to the bench. Game's getting chippy. I imagine they're going to start calling it real tight. We have 7 seconds to go in the second period. It's still 1-1. And we're going to be on a penalty kill for 1 minute. We have too many players on the ice.
Just get a quick clear here and get into the intermission.
That's right. Rest of those legs. Baker chases. This one's going into the neutral zone. Nice work.
It's not the way I imagined the clear coming, but I'll take it.
That's right. All right, let's get to the bench. All right. We have 1 period to go. 1-1, Flyers and Hawks.
Oh, these are long days.
Especially for you.
sounds like you lose and you play at 7:45 tomorrow morning. You win and you play at 9.
I'd like to avoid 7:45.
Yeah, that sounds brutal.
What kind of tablet do you use?
For my Kindle? Oh, this is just an iPad. Yep.
All right, we have 53 seconds left on our penalty kill. It is 1-1. Start the third. We're leading 14-8 with shots on goal. See if we can keep it up. Richie take the face off. Jude and Eric on defense. Puck comes back to Jude. Jude's going to dump it down. They're going to wave off icing. Great work. Kill some time. Nice pressure put on. Richie's got the puck. Shot. Bouncing. Covered by their goalie. 11:44 to go. 37 more seconds on this penalty kill.
Short-handed pucks on net and a draw in their zone. So far, so good on the PK.
Hawks win the face-off, but it's going to come back to our D. Eric sends it in deep. Baker chasing behind the net. Hawks try and bring this one out, and they do. Cross ice. Broken up by Jude. Jude intercepts it, but they're going to turn this one around. Everybody's skating back hard to try and break this up. Offsides. All right, we have 14 seconds left on the penalty kill. Some fast, good skating.
Been owed a no call on that offside.
Yeah, I agree. That was pretty questionable. Richie with the face-off. Nice back to the defense. Eric sends it wide along the far near boards. And Hawks bring it in. They are definitely offsides that time. That one was deserved. 4 seconds to go on our penalty kill. This Pfeffer Williamson.
See if Pfeffer can win one more for us.
That's right.
Oh, nope, they're going to let
Grayson's
Sorensen do it.
With Vitale. Grayson, face off, controlled by the Hawks through the middle. Eric trying to send him wide. Shot! Up and in! That was a tough one for Leon. Top shelf. And we'll start again. All right, Grayson and Hank and Vitale are forwards. Grayson comes away with the puck through the middle. Toe drag out in front. Shot. Broken up by the goalie. This one's coming into the neutral zone. Jude up to Grayson. Puck is into the bench. We have another face-off. All right. All right. Puck chipped in by Vitale. Along the boards, this one's coming back through. Hawks control, and they have a 3-on-2. Offsides, great work. Breaking that up. We're going to do it again. Defense changes out. Stella and Drew come in. Sorensen with the face-off. Back to Drew. Drew over to Hank. Taken away by the Hawks there. Out in front. Drew breaks it up. Another shot. Loose out front. Vitale comes away with it along the boards. This one's going to come into the neutral zone. Grayson. Vitale gets it up to Grayson. Grayson brings it in. Grayson along the near far boards, trying to get it up to Hank. Vitale comes away with the puck. Nope. Behind the net still. We're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a line change. No, Hank went in for. Did you see what Hank went in for? I missed it.
I didn't see it.
Roughing, I guess. All right, we're going to be on another penalty kill with 9:55 to go, down 2-1 in the third. Waiting on the clock to put the penalty on the board.
They're putting two of them in. Skating 5-on-5.
Oh, okay. So the roughing was two. They're both going in for offsetting penalties. We're going to skate 5-on-5. So we got Kira back out with Casson and Richie. Puck comes back to the defense. Oh, to Richie, but it gets by him. Stella with a poke gets it to Richie. Richie turns. Richie shot. Puck's loose out front. Gets back to Beasy. Beasy with another shot. And goal! Drew Beasy. Nice work. Drew Beasy collects in the middle of the defense and launches that one from way back. All right.
A proud dad there on the bench. I can see a smile beaming from over here.
That's right. We're all evened up. 9:42 to go. Still 5-on-5 with the two in the bench. They're going to serve their time and come out when the whistle's done. All right. Beasy up to Baker. Hawks dump it in. Drew's there. Sorry, Jude is there. Pucks. Oh, Josh almost got that one. All right, Eric collects. Eric dumps it up. He's got Lily. Lily's going to skate along the near boards. Through the middle. She does get around. There's Josh. Josh looking to center. Doesn't quite keep it in, but Eric has got it. Eric back down to Josh. Josh over through the middle. Hawks bring it through the neutral zone. Cross ice. Jude tries to stop it. Puck's out front. Oh, just gets by Leon's leg. Oh, and they sneak that one in. 3-2. Hawks at 8:59 to go in the third. All right, we're going to take another face-off. Lily takes the face-off. Controlled by the Hawks. They're going to skate it in. Jude pushes it wide. Puck goes into the corner. Eric's going to skate this one up. Dumps it to Baker. And Baker, he's off to the races. Baker's going to skate this one down. Looking to center. Gets behind, but Jude is there. This is going to be tripping on Baker. So, end of. Hank comes out of the box. Baker goes back in. We're on a penalty kill. We'll have Stella and Drew and Grayson and V. I'll have another minute penalty kill. 8:37 to go. Stella dumps it up along the boards. Hawks miss. Grayson's there. Grayson with a poke. Grayson staying with it on the far boards. And he sends it over to V. Vitale with a shot. Not enough on it. Drew's there. Drew backhands it up. Drew's got Grayson. That shot goes wide. Stella looking to keep it in, and she does. Up to Vitale. Vitale on the near boards, back to Stella. Stella with a shot from deep. Bouncing puck goes just wide. This one comes back along the boards and up. This one they're going to skate out. And Stella pushes them wide. Drew loses an edge, but Stella forces it into the far corner. Nice shot by Grayson. You get a stick on that. Puck comes out to Grayson. They're fighting on the boards. I can't see. Grayson's going to bring it behind the net. Send it along the boards to V. V's there. This one. V's there. This one, he's got to run. Vitale turns over to Hank with a shot. Just wide. This one's on the far boards again. Back behind the net. Hank to chase. Hank's got the puck. Tries to get to Grayson. He does. They couldn't get it in. This one's going to come through into the neutral zone. Drew's cheating a little bit, but he's able to get back. They lost the puck. It's on the near boards. Up to Grayson. Grayson dumps it in. This one's in the neutral zone. Hank. Hawks come away with it. V tries to send it wide. Stella's there to clean up as she skates behind the net and skates it up the boards to Grayson. They've been out a long time. This line's going to be tired. We've got this one into the neutral zone. Stella and Drew are both there. Stella dumps it deep. Puck out in front. Grayson puts some pressure on. Stopped by Richie. Richie with a shot. Bouncing puck. Gloved by the goalie. We're going to get a line change. Sakura and Casson coming out with Richie. D is going to be Jude and Eric. 6:26 to go. They need to make some things happen. Puck comes back to Jude. Jude to Eric. This one's going to be skated out by the Hawks. They're going to skate through. Richie puts the pressure along the boards. Try and take it away. Puck stays in deep. Comes back to Richie. Richie, he's got Casson. They got two of them, 2-on-1. Richie skates up. Skates by. Shot. Puck's loose out front. They couldn't get a hold of it. Jude sends it back. Puck's down. Kira's there. Kira tries to put pressure. They're going to skate this one in the neutral zone. This one dumped in deep. Eric collects. Eric's in a circle. Eric's down. Out in front. Jude's there. Jude breaks it. They get a shot, but nice job by Leon to stop it. Jude's still fighting. Jude's up through the middle. He's got Casson, and away they go. 2-on-2. Casson and Richie. Casson skates by. He's out front. Shot. Followed by Richie. Gloved. Great work by those two. Good opportunity. Couldn't get it up and over the pads.
Grade A chance for the Flyers.
All right, we have Lily, Baker, and Josh out with Drew Beasy on defense and Stella. Lily nobody can get anything by her. All right, puck comes back. We're going to have to have some back check. Stella is there. The Hawks skate in and back, chip that one backhand, but it doesn't go anywhere. Leon's there. Leon got to be afraid of the wraparound, but Lily keeps this one out. Puck comes out in the front with a shot. Just gets under Leon, back door. 4-2, Hawks over the Flyers.
So the job became a little bit harder with that goal, but still far from impossible. 4:46 to play. Lots of hockey left. Get that next puck in. Go hard for the next 4 minutes. See what happens.
We have Hank, Grayson, and Vitale. Jude and Eric on defense. Grayson comes over the puck, fights through, skates through the middle. He's got Hank. Hank chips it in deep. Grayson is there. Grayson looks to send it over on the far boards to Jude. Jude's got the puck, sends out front. Puck is loose. Brought behind the net by Vitale. Vitale kicks it over to Grayson. Back to the defense, and this one's Jude. What a play by Jude. They get by him. We have 3-on-1, but they lost the puck. Eric is there. Eric dumps this one into the bench. Great work by the D. They got a little precarious, but they held it down. This one's going to be in our defensive zone. We've got Stella and Drew out there with Grayson and Vitali and Hank. Shot, real quick shot, covered by Leon. Another face-off with Grayson. This one comes back. Drew sends it up along the boards. Comes to the D. Stella there to catch the puck in the corner. Tries to send it along to Drew, and she does. Drew's going to bring this one up. No. Changes his mind. Gets it back to Hank. Hawks. Oh, Hank skates this one out. Nice job by Hank. Over to Vitali. Nice work. Hank stays on sides. Vitali comes away with it. Shot. Oh, goalie just barely gets a glove on it. This one's coming back to the far side. Hank's going to chase. V's there. V steals the puck. Looking to get the puck back to Grayson behind the net, and they do. There's Vitali out front.
I know it's early, but I'd think about pulling Leon right now with this puck possession.
Yep.
Get the extra attacker out there.
Puck comes over to Stella. Stella tries to dump it in, and it's in the far corner. It comes right back to Stella, and she gets it over to Hank. Hank along the boards. Hank's going to go to the bench. That was a pretty easy one to call. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was going to be. All right, never mind. What was the whistle for? All right, we have Casson out with Lily and Richie. Casson with a shot. Gloved by the goalie. All right, let's do it again.
So I promise you, Coach Tom will watch this back and tell me why he didn't do it. But 3 minutes to go, we win this. Pull goalie, buddy.
Comes back to Richie. Richie with a shot. Off the pads. Into the corner. This one comes back. Jude keeps it in. Oh, the Hawks get a good stick on it. Eric collects. Eric brings it around. And he's going to come through the middle. He gets out to Richie. Richie's going to bring this one in far side. Shot. Gloved by the goalie, but good pressure. This line's doing a good job of getting pressure on the goalie. Let's see if we can get a couple by. All right, Casson with face off, controlled by the Hawks, up to the defense, gets just past Jude. Jude turns, he's gonna bring this one in. Dumps it in to the Hawks. They're gonna send this one back through. Eric's got a hustle. This one was tipped. And he collects it in the near corner, skates it behind the net. And he's trying to get the puck up to Lily, and he does. Lily's going to cover some ice. She's going to skate this one up. She's got Casson out front. Casson with a shot up to Richie. Oh, couldn't get it. Lily again kicks it out front. Casson, backhand, puck is loose. Goalie got a glove on it. Wow. Lots of opportunities. No results yet. 4-2 with 2:03 to go. We get a line change. I see Williamson along with Grayson and V. Beasy and Stella on defense. Puck comes to Grayson, tries to backhand it in. Vitali's there, backhand, goal! For Vitali, backhand goal.
All right, we got 2 full minutes here. Just a one goal game.
Yeah, 1:58 to go. Here we go. Grayson with the face-off. Baker's there. Puck comes away with it. Right back to the defense. Stella loses an edge, but pops it back. Hawks control. Looking to center, but this one's back behind the net. Beasley's there, puts some body on it. And Baker's going to skate this up. Oh, taken away from Baker. Drew collects, sends it back along the far boards. V is there. Vitale sends it up to Grayson. Grayson's got the puck. Offsides.
Really need to see disciplined hockey here. No silly penalties in the next 84 seconds.
Yeah, 1:24 to go. They're going to have to put some pressure on and get this puck down into the offensive zone. Let's see what they can do. Grayson wins it back, but the Hawks come away with it. Broken up by Eric, and Eric sends it up into the neutral zone. Hawks collect. Grayson trying to put the pressure on. Hawks are going to dump this one in. Broken up by Eric again. Baker's there. Puck comes along the near boards over to Eric. Eric dumps it in. This one's comes right back to Eric, and they got an offsides. Looks like you can get a change. I see Richie coming out with Casson and Lily. Casson's going to take the face off. 57 seconds to go. Face off, won by Richie. Run by Richie, skates through the middle. He's out in front. Couldn't get his shot off. Casson
Empty
over
net
there to
for
put
the
some
Flyers.
pressure. Puck comes in. Hawks control. We have empty net. Jude collects behind the net. They're trying to get set up through the middle, and up they go. Casson puts the pressure on. Lily's there. Got to keep on top of this one. Richie skates it in. Richie goes wide. Up to the middle, too high. Casson's there to center. Big check. That's all right. They let it go. This one's coming back.
Need an ice here. You need an ice.
Ice. Nice. We should have a little more than 10 seconds to go, but we're about 10.
All right, here you go. This is your best draw win play, whatever you got here.
Yeah, we got to win that face-off. All right, here we go. Grayson with the face-off, 10 seconds. They got to get a fast shot. Controlled by the Hawks. Puck's out front. Oh, just missed it. Casson collects out front. Nobody there. Jude shoots. Oh, and they can't pull it off. What an effort. They fall 4-3. Nice effort by the Ames Flyers.
Solid effort from the Flyers here today. You can't fault them. They played real hard all through the game. What do we win? We win a 7:45 a.m. game tomorrow morning. We'll be right here on YouTube, SuperDad TV. Going to be back at you at 7:45. And then buckle up for 1 o'clock, the matchup of the century. This should be on pay-per-view. It is going to be Ames Black versus Des Moines Red. That is none other than Jaworski versus Smith. We got kids that have transferred all about, but that 1 o'clock matchup for the championship is going to be a doozy. So don't miss that one. If you can't be here at the RecPlex, I know the Black team would love to have your support. If you can get here to the RecPlex, show up for that 1 o'clock game. We don't blame you if you miss the 7:45. Turn us on. Watch, have a cup of coffee. But 1 o'clock, big game for the Black team. Thanks for joining us here today. Let's see. What do I got? That's all I got. Signing off. Be good to each other. I always like to end with that. We will see you guys tomorrow morning, 7:45 a.m.